because the share price is under pressure, the values are under pressure, we as management and this board need to steer this company through these stormy waters. And it's not an easy job. The industry has to respond to these conditions. And we as Exxaro are no exception, and we had to respond. So what are the things that we're doing? Firstly, let me point out that in our view, from now onwards, in the next 3 to 5 years, carbon business is king. So our focus is going to be generally on the coal business. Why the coal business? Because we see a lot of value, we are in control of that business, and we can see where things are. So our focus in terms of capital allocation, in terms of growth, in terms of all sorts of things, would be on the coal business. So you won't find a lot of capital spend in other areas, but we're going to focus on the coal business. I think that is very important to note. But that doesn't say that we're not going to be a diversified organization. We'll remain a diversified organization because over time, that is our aspiration. But for the next 3 to 5 years, this is where we are. The second point that we are focusing on during this time, the strategy, is cash management. Cash preservation is very important. The organization and Verm will take us through what measures we are doing and taking to ensure that cash is managed prudently in the organization. And that goes for cash allocation as well. And I know that investors are more focused on cash allocation these days so that you don't waste. And I think they're correct in doing that. I think it's important. So, but as I said, we will align our capital spend on our coal, onto our coal business and the growth of the coal business. In so doing, we'll be improving our methodology and systems in terms of capital allocation. So that is very important. That's the second pillar of the things that we want to do. The third one, of course, is that now that the TCSA announcement has been made that we have concluded that transaction, we will now incorporate that business into our own business.